you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, Pokemon Card.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tableman. Thanks so much for tuning in. So a little bit back to Expanded. I've been seeing a lot of talk about this SHADOW RIDER CALYREX VMAX deck that I believe belongs to Stefan Ivanov. And yeah, so SHADOW RIDER has fallen pretty badly in standard format as a good deck overall, but in Expanded it seems to be doing really well as it has the extra support of really cool cards such as Alolan Mok with the Power of Alchemy, shutting down abilities from basic Pokemon from each player's hand and in the discard pile, so that's pretty cool. You limit Crobat, the Denays, whatnot, some executes, everything. And then you have Trevnor, the Nightwatch attack, very powerful combined with N. You can take away two random cards from your opponent's hand and severely limit what they can do. And you also have the Paleman GX attack to take away all the energy from an opponent's Pokemon and also potentially knock them out if they stay in the active spot at the end of their turn. And then we also have Gengar Mimikyu with the super broken Whorehouse GX, which literally says your opponent can't play for a turn and you get 2 turns back to back. And then you also have Poltergeist to punish big hands by doing 50 damage for each trainer card you find in your opponent's hand. Obviously in Expand there's so many broken trainer cards that Poltergeist ends up being very powerful overall. So a lot of denial with Mok, Trevnor, even Gengar Q denying a turn, and we also have Sandlab. Trevnor combining Nightwatch with Marnie is a very good combination. And then we have Research and Guzma and Acerola, along with a bunch of Pokemon Search with Fog, Crystal, Mysterious Treasure, and Quick Ball. Couple Trainers Mails, our ace spec of choice Computer Search, Versus Seeker to utilize any supporters we might need, Field Blower to get rid of pesky tools cards, especially on something like a Garbodor that shuts off all abilities, and then we have Escape Rope and Float Stones to help us with retreating and having the right Pokemon in the right spot. Super Rod for recovery, 13 basic energy so that we can attach them with our ability. Vulnerable Door, attach a Psychic Energy and draw 2 cards, never a bad thing. And then Max Guys can get very powerful very quickly by doing 30 damage plus 10 damage plus 30 more damage for each Psychic Energy you have in play. So let's take this deck for a spin, shall we? Alrighty, so oops, I should not have chosen to go first. That's a mistake. I was in standard mode. I was definitely in standard mode. That was my standard brain taking over. Oh well, it is what it is. We seem to be up against a mirror match, so maybe it's not so bad that we went first. Maybe it's not so bad. Depends on if they go for the Gengar Q, I guess. Okay, we're up against SHADOW RIDER. So is there any merit to the Alolan Mok? We would only stop their Tapu Lele, so that's not very useful. So because of that, I think that is my card to discard. However, I am tempted to discard the Acerola here, so that I have access to it with VS Seeker later on. So I'm actually going to discard the Acerola because of that. And I priced 2 Calyrexes in the mirror match. Oh my god. Well, starting off great. Starting off pretty darn great. Okay, so I'll play the Silent Lab just in case my opponent only has Lele as an out. And they do play Marnie. I feel like I'm gonna get punished if I don't play this down, so I'm just gonna play it. It's more likely that my opponent uses Marnie than they play Field Blower, right? So I think that's the correct way to go about it. Could get interesting with the exchange of Acerola hits. Could get interesting with having to play around Gengar Q as well at some point. So definitely seems like an interesting matchup. So there's the attachment, there's the Float Stone, and there's an N instead of a Marnie, so we take that. I'm happy I attached this, I guess. Brand new hand, really appreciate it. And a pretty good one at that too. Because now I can use Gengar Q, right? So I'm not limited by special energy or anything like that. So I can choose to use Gengar Q. My opponent would need all 5 cards to be trainer cards. I could use the GX attack as well, or I could just attack with Shadow Rider. Not sure which one is best. I think Shadow Rider is a way to go. So definitely see myself researching here, or sycamoring, I guess. So I'll grab you. And then I definitely want to establish a U. How did I prize 2 Shadow Riders on my first game showcasing this deck in the mirror match too? Oh well. So we'll get this going, and then I will go ahead and... So this will reveal my terrible pricing. That will actually reveal my terrible pricing, but it is what it is. So I'll touch the Flowstone there, and then we'll go ahead and Sycamore. I have Kuzma, I have that. I just take the hit right here, right? And next turn I can power up Trevnor or Gengar Q. No Barney for me, so I can't do Night Watch to try and slow down my opponent. I can discard their energy as well, which could be impactful. Yeah. 1 Shadow Rider down in the mirror match is gonna be very, very problematic. So, and the fact that I have the Gengar Q down means they'll always be very aware of it. So that's also not good. I mean, my opponent has a fully blinked out deck, so... I mean, that doesn't indicate... That's not an indicator of skill, I guess. Okay. Yep. There's the GX attack. So... We're gonna trade 3 for 3, probably. Can I even get a return KO? On the Gengar Q? I don't think I can. I actually don't think I can. Oh wait, what? They just passed? Really? Huh? I mean, I will obviously, I'm happy about it, but that was odd. Very unfortunate for them. And now we are going to deny their energy, or their hand, whilst taking a KO. Maybe I don't take a KO actually. Well, it depends. I need to Kuzma, right? So never mind. So actually it might be better to not take a KO, because Gengar Q is a very real threat right now. And my hand means we are super dead. So you know what? I want to play this, get rid of this, and just go ahead and play the other stadium. This at least saves my Trevnor from getting KO'd by Gengar Q. And then we'll take away 2 cards, Floatstone and Superon. So the Floatstone is a good card to get rid of. They could re-top deck it, right? Not an immediate pass. Okay, there's a concession. So I don't know. Unfortunate for my opponent. Very unfortunate. They definitely had an advantage with such a strong start, but then the deck ended up faltering for them. Right, on to the next game. Alrighty, so on to the next match. My opponent chooses to go second. So like, did something happen in terms of like, did we all come to an agreement to just not play the turn 1 dog deck at all anymore? Or like, what happened? Did something get banned and I missed out on it? Like, I generally don't know. I am generally at a loss as to how or why I'm not running into any turn 1 donk decks. But anyways, My hand is, or it would have been dead, but now I have the psychic. So what I need is a fog crystal for you. I do have access to Lele, that is good. And I think my opponent plays Path to a Peak, so that is also good. Silent Lab would have been nice to hit here. Okay, I'll grab Calyrex. I have the potential to attack with Calyrex next turn. I also have these two. Sure, I'll just attach here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was better not to attach. We'll see. Alright, we see Fire Flint. If my Shadow Rider gets KO'd on turn 1, that's gonna be very impressive. I hope it's not possible, but we'll see. Now I'm a little scared. Second Blitzel and Daily Change, yeah. So my opponent needs, there's already 5. My opponent only needs how many? Can't do math, I missed like a knockout the other day. They need 10, right? That's it, 10. There's 7. Why do you use different energies? There's 7. Do they have more? Oh my gosh. Well, there it is. That gets them exactly. What? Oh, it's basic. It's basic. It's basic. I was wait, what? It's not fire. It's basic energy. Wow, they got a turn 1 KO. They got a turn 1 KO. Oof. That was intense. Okay, so if I go Treasure Away Seeker for Gengar, and I go Fog Crystal for Lele, I still need to draw an energy. So I'm gonna consider that. So I'm definitely going for Gengar here. And then I will evolve. And then I'm gonna use Honorable Door onto the bench and see what I get. Nothing useful. Okay. Well, let's just establish... No, let's grab the energy. And now I need one of my 3 Flowstones, one of which is prized. Fantastic. Alright, things are not looking good here. Alright, I do find the Flowstone, so hopefully I can get a KO here. Hopefully at the very least I can get a KO. And then I'll establish double Calyrex. To potentially power up Trevnor, which is also prized. I mean, Trevnor won't matter if they set up Substrikers though, so... Okay, 5 trainers. Do I Horror House? Yes, because then I take 20. And it replenishes my hand. It forces them to have an extra card. We'll see. They can use a Stadium. That doesn't change the amount of damage that I do negatively, it can only increase it. And they hit me for 20 and that's it. Alright. Puts back the energy. Okay. So now we'll do this. Grab you, I guess, because there's nothing else left. And if I don't get KO here, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Okay, well that's useful, I guess. And Poltergeists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enough. Wow. Okay. Double strike is such a big deal though. I'm super dead. Yeah, the game's over basically. There's no way they don't KO the Mimikyu, and then all they need is a Guzma to win. I mean, if they put themselves at a low enough hand, there's a universe where I go boss, KO as Striker. But it's not very realistic. I don't even have boss. And I don't even have the ability to power up Trevor in one go. Yeah, this is probably over. One Guzma down, they have boss in their hand. I mean, I will end them down to 1. So maybe that's useful. It's not really though. It's not really useful. Into 1, into powering up the Trevnoir. Into they have Strikers anyways. So if I get all 3 Shadow Riders down and attach 4 energies, that's 7 total. That's actually a knockout. But now I have triple Striker. And there's the other dude. Yeah, I'm not winning this. Not when my opponent got a turn 1 KO. Mew doesn't matter. Surging Flames, that's enough. Triple Striker. They are down boss and Guzma though. So into 1. I can't end Guzma at the same time. I mean, there's that guy already, so which is my bad for benching. Shouldn't have benched this, then I shouldn't have benched this, and then if they don't want to KO, then we are completely fine. So splitting the energies, no Shadow Rider. Boy. Okay, so I'll do this. That puts these cards back into their hand. And then I'll go end. I need to end them down to 1 card. Oof. I have a chance? I don't think so, right? I'm pretty sure I don't have Mysterious Treasures left. Nope. Didn't even get a KO, dude. That's so bad. That is actually so bad. I had 1 chance. So that gives him an extra turn. I'm like, sure, I have a Sorola, but it still comes down to their boss or Kuzma, which I'd be very surprised if they only played 2 copies of. Very, very surprised. Alright, so it's out of my hands at this stage. Well, they played Research, so if they somehow don't get all the energy in the discard pile, there's a chance. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only so far. 7, 8. Floatstone. Interesting that they're playing Floatstone and the other thing. Is that the last of Striker finally? Did we somehow plus here? Oh no. Did they already use Striker's ability? 1, 2. No, wait. So 1 Substriker, 2 Substrikers, 3. Yeah, so already 3. Wait, that was a compressor. Do they have it? Oh wow, 1 short. That is insane. That's actually insane. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I want to attack with this guy. Definitely don't think I attack with that guy. There's the dude that I needed. If I had gotten that dude last turn, I would have won the game already. But it is what it is. Then I'll Acerola. Get everything back. And then we'll play that just for good measure. Then we'll bench you. And then, yeah, I still have one Underworld Door. And a touch. And just max guys, 10 hope. Now it's... yeah. I mean, we're in the same situation. Hope they don't one-shot or hope they don't have boss. They are down 4 compressors and 4 fire flints. So that's 3 energies down. If all their deck is energies, that's 3, 7, 11 energies. Oh no. Well, that does it. Wait, they had the Via Seeker right there. That was it. They had the Via Seeker right there. Or can they pull it off? Is all their deck energies? Can they sprint? Can they sprint if they have a 0-card deck? Maybe they can't. They had the Via Seeker, so this is them being... This is like... They had the win, so they got immediately punished for that. They couldn't sprint because they had a 0-card deck. I don't know if that's correct or not, but they did it to me, so I'm gonna do it to them. Yeah, maximum damage here. They had the Via Seeker, they could have won by going after the Grimer. They were at 1 prize card. They chose not to. So if you're gonna BM, I'm gonna BM you back. So my opponent gives away the game, doesn't take advantage of my whiff. Don't feel any pity at all. So yeah, the deck's pretty good. Feels like obviously it gets stronger the longer the game goes on. Maybe Gengar Q's GX attack is just too important. You get that extra turn and then you switch into Trevnor mode or something. So maybe I was approaching it a little bit wrong, but when your opponent knocks out your Shadow Rider on turn 1, it gets really tricky, right? Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.